What up, people? How you doing? And tonight, my name is Shegun, as you already know. So I'm live on Objective Media. Those of you that are joining for the first time, please endeavor to always join us on the social media network uh, at Objective Media on YouTube, on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter is the same name as you can see on your display right now. Objective Media. Well, tonight the topic is the matter in River State. A lot of us are already aware that in River State there's some kind of, I don't know whether to call it crisis or development with the elections. Well, let me quickly run through the gist. The deputy governorship candidate of AAC in River State has resigned from the party, and not only resigned, he resigned to join the People's Democratic Party with Wike. Yes, with Wike. And then it turned out that somehow a lot of people believe that the party has some kind of been hijacked by uh, the duo of Amaechi and Wike. Maybe I believe so too, because somehow we are not hearing from the leadership of the party anymore after the statement they made that they dissociate themselves from, what do you call it, shenanigans, from whatever they are doing, since there was no alliance talk between AAC and APC or PDP or any party for that matter, and so they are not going to be in any kind of alliance or whatsoever with them. But then Amaechi endorsed the AAC governorship candidate. It did not end there. Now the deputy governor of AAC has now withdrawn his membership from the AAC, and then not only resigned, he went to join Wike. But these are the things that happened. The man wrote a letter alleging that the party had been hijacked by Amaechi and that he would no longer be able to cope with an Amaechi. So after writing the letter, I think I should let you know the content of the letter. This is the letter he wrote. He wrote the leadership of the party, citing that he was no longer a member of the party and that he would now be moving on to go and join. And then he said, let me quickly highlight, he said the interest of the state is above that of Amaechi and the governorship candidate, and that it is in the interest of the state that he will be going to join PDP. There are questions. There are questions. If you knew you wanted to be in PDP and that the interest of the state is in the hand of Wike, why did you go to AAC in the first place? I'm sorry, I'm too forward. I know. I know I'm too forward. That's number one. Number two is that if you feel the party has been hijacked by Amaechi of APC and you are not interested, is PDP the next party to join? By the way, nationally, in the national scene, what's the difference between APC and PDP? If you so believe in the core values and principles that created the AAC party, well, those are my own immediate questions for the deputy governor who left the AAC to go and join APC. At any rate, after writing the letter, as if it had been planned, immediately we started seeing his photo with Amaechi at the State House. So that time he went to meet Amaechi, with Wike. He went to meet Wike, and they already started doing things together, and that's what you see there. Well, I have a question tonight, and I'm going to have open the line for people to call in. This is the line for people to call. It's on the screen, and the question tonight is: if AAC wins this election, should AAC accept the victory? Or should you just see it as, no, this is not AAC's victory, this is APC's victory? Because another background to it is that ordinarily AAC does not have the kind of clout that would make it the biggest heavyweight to contend with by PDP in Rivers State as we speak. No, not AAC. Because we saw the outing in other states, we saw the outing during the presidential election. We know what AAC, being a new party that is still trying to build itself from the scratch, we know what it is capable of. So, do you not think that the party has now been hijacked already by Amaechi? Don't you think, that's my number one question, don't you think the party has been hijacked by Amaechi? Number two question is, if AAC wins this election in Rivers State, should AAC accept it as their victory? Although I was wondering, well, Showore and the leadership of the party have remained silent for a very long time now. Alright, the reason I even decided to talk about this matter is because I know that most of the people that watch my show are AAC people. Most people are interested in AAC. Now, if AAC wins this election after Amaechi endorsed their candidate, do you think AAC should accept it as their own victory, or should they just be looking the way they have been looking, like, we don't have alliance with APC, they are the ones who came to endorse our candidates and they are doing this blah 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 blah, it is their problem? Somebody is saying I'm absolutely wrong. I'm just asking a question here. Alright, so why do you say I am wrong? I will. Why do you say I'm wrong? One man soldier Aluta says, Shege, if AAC win, it's AAC win, because the two parties can, do you mean merge or what? But I do not think they can merge. You know why? Because Showore will not accept this kind of, no, what I mean by Showore, I will. What I mean by Showore has been silent is that Showore is not joining this issue, this crisis in Rivers. Is not joining, is not supporting whether APC or PDP, is not supporting whether Amaechi, is not supporting his party candidate because it is his party. He has already said what he wanted to say, meaning we don't have alliance with APC, so anybody can adopt or support anybody. It's normal. Amaechi can support any candidate or adopt any candidate. It's normal. But we did not have any alliance with them, and so Showore decided to remain silent about whatever they are doing, because it is not his ideology, it is not what he wants to use the party for that they are using it for. As a result, Showore is not accepting it. I'm sorry I may not be able to do WhatsApp call. Please don't do WhatsApp. I'm not going to display your number on the screen, but do direct call, please. Do direct call. I beg you, because it's only the direct call. Okay, let me see if I can do it. Let's try and do it. Keep trying, but I want more of direct call instead of WhatsApp call. Okay, I guess maybe I have not opened the direct line number. I'm sorry. Okay, keep trying. I'll do something about it. So somebody's saying AAC has to accept it and be what? And be sure to be in control. Are you sure? The point is to clean house afterwards. Winning isn't the issue. Coming out on top afterwards is the challenge. One man went to Mo, says, how do you know that Showore is not involved? If Amaechi is involved, then so is Showore. I don't think so. Will I will say Showore has made it clear in the statement that Amaechi's endorsement is not acceptable. Do you understand what? Okay, so Will is saying something different from one man went to Mao. Well, let me say this. One man says again that has Shure gone the way of Charlie Boy? That's the real question. I'm not sure. Edward Long says Shegun, AAC has already disavowed the whole arrangement in Rivers. What more do you want the party to say? God bless you. Which is why I said Shure has, after making that statement from the outset, is just looking, because he doesn't believe in whatever the part. I believe that Shure does not believe in whatever the governorship candidate in Rivers State is doing, or whatever the deputy governor is doing. You can now see that this thing is looking like the governor wants to win election, and so he accepted Amaechi's endorsement. All right. So the deputy feels sidelined, and if I feel personally that the deputy was wooed by Wike. I feel that it was wooed by Wike, and so Wike decided, and he decided to go and join Wike. So the governorship candidate is with Amaechi, the deputy is with Wike. So they are just trying to. But what might be of interest is how many members of the party is the deputy governor leading out of the party to go and join Wike? How many? Well, that is on one side. On the other hand, even if AAC wins this election, do you think it is AAC's victory? Because the party in Rivers State seems to have been hijacked by Amaechi, because Amaechi wanted desperately to take the state from Wike, but unfortunately for him, APC, which is the party Amaechi belongs to, cannot present a candidate as a result of court ruling. So they decided to look for other candidates to hijack the state take the state away from Wike and take it back to Amaechi's own control. Get it clear? Amaechi wants the state back from Wike to his own control. But it is not for the love of AAC that Amaechi is doing what he's doing. It is for the love of his own interests that Amaechi decided to adopt, because his party is unable, as a result of as a matter of court ruling, is unable to present the candidates. As a result, he decided to adopt candidates of another party. So ordinarily, Amaechi would not have had anything to do with AAC, but because he doesn't trust other parties, they then felt like, okay, they went in to talk with the candidates only, not the party. And that is why Shure quickly came out to say the party is not in alliance talk with APC. So Amaechi has right to endorse whoever or adopt whoever he wants, whether AAC or any other candidate or from whatever party, but it is an individual matter between the candidates and Amaechi who endorsed him, but it's not a party affair. So the question I have tonight is that if AAC therefore wins the election in Rivers State, should the party, having already severed or made it clear that there's a big wall of partition between the party AAC and any other party so far, between as far as it is APC or PDP concerned, should AAC still go ahead and claim that victory or accept that victory, or should they just not still have anything to do with it, the way they say they don't want to have anything to do with it because they don't have any alliance talk? That's the question. Alright, Will says earlier today, Akpo Bomba Yi, the ex-deputy governor candidate, just came on Sahara TV to reveal what Amaechi wants to use the AAC candidate for. Wow, I wish I had seen that before coming online. But can you give us a summary of it? Ayo Polato Batelia on Facebook says the deputy claimed they forced him to sign undated resignation letter. Wow. That is what they do in APC now. I remember when Pastor Tunde Bakari also said, while he was a running mate to General Muhammadu Buhari during the CPC days, by the time they wanted to merge, they wanted him to sign a backdated or front dated they wanted him to sign a front dated letter that he would accept, I think, to resign after electoral victory or something. So he said on principle he would not, and by principle he would not do such a thing. Well, I have a call and I think the phone is not here. Okay, what I'll do is this, quickly I'll be right back just about now.
On the day after my election, before inauguration, 4 banks offered me loans, 100 million naira each. Yes, I looked at my salary. My salary, I remember they were asking about 700 or something. How was I going to pay that over 4 years? They didn't ask me. One of the banks,
hello, bro,
had given me a credit card with a credit line of $20,000. No account with them. One of the banks
on a live show
had printed checkbooks for me.
I'll reply you. I'll reply you when I finish.
Just like that. So easily, for a 4-year tenure,
I'll reply you.
of a salary of 8.4 million a year times 4 is about 32 million. I already had credit for.
All right, so never say never. Let's continue. More. I think we might have to be doing more comments tonight because that there seems to be trouble with the line. Anyways, Mick Dav says I sensed the deputy is a scammer. One man went more says what Shore said counts for nothing. We don't know what's going on in darkened rooms. Reference Charlie Boy. Although I don't believe this though. Will I will say I've also put a statement across earlier today that AAC henceforth shouldn't accept just any persons to run under the party. Tosin Rede says one man Shore is not Charlie Boy. Okay, should I have said all that? I've said all, so take it or leave it. Twitter Boy says AAC should not trust APC. I'm not sure they trusted APC, and the reason I am saying all of this is that you people should not forget that Shore already said, and the leadership of the party already said, that they are not in any alliance talk with APC or PDP or any other party for that matter, and as a result they are not going to be able to even talk about this thing they are doing, and so they are not interested. Your Paul says I sent you video of the let's see. Okay, let me see if I can do this call. Hello, good evening. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
Good evening.
Then they are calling from the yes.
Okay, go ahead, sir.
Yeah. In the situation in Cross Rivers, I mean, I think it's obvious to see how most politicians are in Nigeria. You know, everybody's just going to where they can eat from, and nobody is concerned about the people. You know, I think what AAC should do henceforth, they need to screen the persons that they are accepting into the party rather. I think that's what they need to do. Me personally, I would rather suggest it should be for young people. The party should be for young people with brilliant ideas, people that have an analytical thinking.
That deputy governor, or that ex-deputy governor now looks old to you, right?
Yeah, it looks old to me. It doesn't seem like someone that is vibrant. I mean, I watched his speech this morning on my way to school, and when just from his body language, you can tell that he's not somebody that is willing to work. He's just looking for where you can go and get money from. He's looking for where he can benefit from. Just from his body language. I mean, if you watch the video, you can.
You have answered one part of the question. 2 questions tonight. One is whether. So the second one I want you to answer is, if AAC wins this Rivers State election, should they accept it as AAC's victory?
Definitely, it should be AAC's victory.
Okay, so the party should go ahead and, despite that they already said they were not in any alliance talk and they are not interested in whatever is happening between APC and their candidates.
No, they should forget. They should forget about the alliance with APC and Amaechi. No, those are parties with criminals. Those are
Do you think AAC will be able to control? Do you think after winning the election, the AAC candidates?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
I'm asking, do you think after winning this election, the AAC candidate will still be, if you like, say, loyal to AAC party or to APC?
Now that is a difficult one, because when you see the executive government displaying such acts as diverting to parties of criminals, I hope the governorship candidates will not have that kind of agenda. But I doubt it. The reason being that, I mean, if you won, what else are you doing with criminals? And that is, I just hope it will not turn out to this. That is why I said earlier that AAC should be careful with the kind of persons they bring into the party. You need to start screening people. Me personally, I would rather the party be for the youth. People, before you come into the party, you have to bring, like, what do you think you can contribute to the party?
Let me do something now. Let me do something now. You started by saying AAC should accept that victory, right?
Yes, AAC should accept the victory. Yes.
You ended by saying they should be screening who they admit into the party to be their candidates.
Yes.
But they should still accept this one all the same.
They should accept this one as a party, not as an alliance with AAC
I get you.
Or PDP.
They should accept this victory as their own victory.
As their own victory, not from any alliance with APC or PDP.
Even though the election will be won with violence and vote buying, they should still accept it as their victory.
Yes, they should accept it as their victory, because at the end of the day,
don't you think it will taint the party?
No, because see, it is the people.
The party should accept a victory that was won by vote buying and violence.
Now. So there, look at it. You say the party that was won by vote buying. You and I know that AAC does not come out of money to be asking people to go and buy votes.
And the only way to win this election is by vote buying and violence. Those are the only way to win this election in Rivers State.
Now, which parties are known to engage in such activities?
APC and PDP. Yes. And APC has adopted
Have you ever heard of APC conducting violence in elections?
I've not heard.
No. The only controversy now is, there are rumors of APC wanting to affiliate with AAC and Amaechi wants to affiliate. That's just the only thing that is bothering me. But I don't know, like I said, there are rumors. I don't know, nobody has really confirmed this. Showere and Sarah, the purpose, came up with a statement that said that they are not associating themselves with those kind of people. So if eventually AAC should win, then of course it should be the victory of the party, because at the end of the day, even with all the violence, the people came out and spoke that they want people with analytical thinking and credible ideas to lead them.
Okay, one last question for you, sir. Okay. Between the governorship candidates who is still in AAC and the deputy who has left to go and meet Wike, which one do you trust more?
I mean, as it stands now, I will go with the governorship candidate, because let's be clear. Whenever an election is happening, the main weight falls on the major position. That if it's a presidential election, the main weight falls on the president. If it's a governorship election, the main weight falls on the candidate that is contesting for the governorship election. Now, deputies are selected. That is one thing people don't understand. Deputies are selected. They are not elected. So,
but with the way it is now, have you read a letter written by the deputy while he was resigning his membership of AAC?
That's what I said. I worked with on Shara TV today at 14
okay.
minutes.
So what do you think? He is alleging that the party has been hijacked by Amaechi against the interests of the state, the people of the state.
That is the rumors that we have been hearing that AAC, APC.
No, let's do a straight answer now. Which one do you trust? The governorship candidate or the deputy? The governorship candidate with Amaechi or the deputy with Wike?
I don't lie you there. There is no answer to that because they are all criminals. I cannot give an answer to criminals.
You have answered it all the same.
I can't give it.
You have answered it. Thank you very much. Alright, the number to call is 234 81707. Okay, let me change it to 234 instead of 081 for the sake of many people calling from abroad. Alright, so it's 234. You can add, okay, you would have to add plus. Okay, let me put a plus. 23481. Okay, another call is coming in. Sorry, which one is the plus sign here? Okay. Hello, good evening. You're live on Objective Media.
Hello.
Yes, go ahead, please.
Yeah, my name is Kai, calling from Switzerland.
Calling from
Switzerland.
Switzerland.
Yeah.
All right, you're welcome on the show. So, what's your own take?
Right,
should AAC go ahead and accept that victory, or should they not?
Yeah, what you understand about Nigeria is that, Nigeria. They're talking about Oshowore is silent. Oshowore after the election, Oshowore is not saying something about the election. What do you want the young man to say? Because what you understand about the election, they have won the election and they have won the election. So Nigeria is not ready for change. Nigeria is not ready for change. Nigeria is not ready for revolution to change the country. That young man cannot fight. Cannot stand and fight the government alone.
But you see, tonight we are talking about the River State governorship election.
Okay, the River State issue.
Yes.
Let me ask you. Even that one that saying Amaechi endorsed AAC candidate here, are they?
So
does
this thing look like if AAC win, do you think it is AAC that won or Amaechi?
I don't get you to it.
If AAC wins in this governorship election, do you think it is AAC that won or do you think it is Amaechi?
AAC won the election because
okay.
I don't see because the show have come out online to say it many times that they have no business with APC.
Okay. Do you think after winning the election? Okay. Do you think after winning the election, it is the governorship candidate will remain in AAC and through Amaechi away?
Let me tell you that one is left for him. I don't understand. Okay. That one is left for him.
All right. Thank you very much. I love that answer. Now the next question is: should AAC claim the victory?
You say what?
Should AAC claim the victory if AAC wins?
Yes, of course.
Okay, good. The last question is between the AAC candidate that is with Amaechi and the deputy governor that is now with Wike. Which one do you trust most?
I trust the AAC candidate because that one that left to join PDP. You don't know what happened. Maybe they are paying him money because they have bribed him. You know, Nigeria is a corruption country, so nobody knows.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I love you. We thank you for your contribution, and we need to take the next caller now. Thank you so much. Good evening, you are live on Objective Media. We lost that. Another one. Good evening, you're welcome. You're live on Objective Media.
Hello, yeah, good evening.
How are you, sir?
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
You're welcome on the show. So, what is your own view? If AAC wins this election, should AAC claim the victory?
Hello?
Can you hear me? I think this person cannot hear. Let me take the next call. Hello, good evening.
Can you hear me? Hello.
Please mute the volume of your live stream so that we can enjoy this conversation. I can hear you. Go ahead. Your name is who? This is not loud. Let me take the next one. Hello. Good evening. Wow, I lost that too. Hello, good evening.
Hello?
Yes, good evening. Please go ahead. You're
Yeah,
already
good
live
evening.
on the show. Yes.
Oh, how are you?
I'm very good, sir.
Yeah, I can listen to your show. I think I'm a full member of AAC. Are you there?
I'm with you, sir. Go ahead.
I'm Stanley by name, Stanley Larry, and I'm calling from Germany.
Calling from where?
So, Germany.
Okay, go ahead, sir.
So what the issue of AAC and PDP in Rivers State, the truth should be said. I think they both sides should forget about those states for PDP. Everyone knows that Amaechi is trying to cause a very big problem in that state. Are you there with me?
I'm with you, sir. Go ahead.
So for me, they are trying to reap what they doesn't sow. So that guy belongs to AAC. There is he's trying to cause noise, you know. So to me, it's important for them to forget about whatever is happening there for peace to reign for the state.
So AAC
that
should
is my
forget about
contribution.
AAC should forget about
Yeah,
that.
the AAC forget about it and join the PDP and rule the state and let them move forward. I
AAC
think they
should
have to
join
consider
PDP.
a lot of things that have happened there.
AAC should join PDP.
Yeah, AAC should join the PDP and follow the state on.
Wow.
So AAC have no power to even collect that state. We can't be told. Amaechi is trying to use AAC to cause chaos in that state. You can see a number of so that went down in that state. Are you there with me?
Yes. Thank you so
We
much.
can't be told.
So you trust
from our
PDP?
contribution,
You trust PDP more than
I trust the PDP more than the AAC. We can't be told. Amaechi is trying to use that. I'm a member of AAC. We can't be told. Amaechi is trying to use that young guy in the AAC to get the fucking victory. End of the day, that is going to work for Amaechi. Are you there with me?
But I
think it's better if they need something better for the state. It's better they should work together and let the PDP carry on.
All right, thank you so much. You're welcome. You are the next caller. Hello, you are live already. Can you hear me?
Hello.
Let me take the next one. Wow, I'm sorry. I already dropped that. Hello, good evening.
Yeah, good evening. My name is Junior, calling from Paris.
All right, you're welcome on the show. Please go ahead with your own contribution.
Yeah. So, my brother, I'm from Edo State, you know. So, the word we are using, all these words and all these people, I can call them best. All of them are foreigners. Okay? In Edo State election, Obaseki between Israel Yamo, it's Obaseki that they give, but Israel Yamo won that election. because it's APC. So, my brother, the truth and the fact is PDP that hold the election, which is River State. Okay? So let's support the truth. Amaechi is 419. So they should give that election to the woman. It's PDP. That was just my contribution. Thank you, my brother.
They should give it to who?
They should give it to River, PDP. That was the truth. PDP. That is my own opinion for all these things. Amaechi is 419. And you know that. Let's say the truth. I can answer a question now, you know.
Go ahead, ask me your question.
Okay, very good. Between Amaechi and Wike, who do you know is the best?
Who is the best?
You should answer that question.
None of them is good enough. That's my own answer.
Thank you. So I would have loved to have heard that we should support AAC, but AAC now is ruled by Amaechi, and Shewore cannot say anything, and you know that. So
that's exactly. So that is why the question tonight is: if AAC wins this election, should the party of Shewore accept that victory?
Shewore will accept it for another reason. Shewore will come out and say the truth that yes, Amaechi is not our support, and we are always saying the truth. But now everybody believes that Amaechi is supporting Shewore, which is AAC, and the killing is too much. And
do you think Amaechi is supporting it? Do you think Amaechi is supporting Shewore, or Amaechi is doing?
Yes.
Or Amaechi wants to hijack the state through a party that issues is available.
Yeah, see, I was watching the guy that deferred to PDP, which is the governorship candidate, the deputy governor. You know what? If you read everything that he said, you know all these things is true. Let's say the truth. We are just confusing ourselves. But I tell you, guys, the right man that doesn't behave like this.
Alright, thank you very much for your
telling you the truth. Thank you. So,
thank you.
Take care.
We need to allow other callers. Many calls are dropping simultaneously. But at the same time, I need to also let the comment people have their say. So, hello.
Hello.
Good evening. I dropped your call before.
Yeah, good evening.
Did I drop your call before, ma?
No, you didn't.
Okay. This voice sounds like one call that I dropped while I almost picked it. So go ahead with your contribution, sir. Or ma. Is it ma or sir? The voice sounds ma and sir at the same time.
Yeah, my name is Queen.
Queen?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, my name is Queen. I live in Port Harcourt, River State.
Okay, good.
Now, my contribution here is this. That
go ahead.
For Shewore to even stoop too low to accept or to involve himself in this irregularity in River State is seriously appalling. Because we have accepted Shewore and AAC party as a party that can actually deliver this country. But by the end of the day, Shewore could accept the saga from APC. Oh my God!
Shewore did not accept. No. Don't make mistake.
Like crying.
Shewore has not accepted it. Shewore has dissociated himself from it. Shewore dissociated himself from it. What I am asking, I am the one asking whether if their candidate who has now been adopted by Amaechi, I am the person asking whether if that candidate wins, should Shewore accept it as the party's victory. Shewore has never accepted it as alliance with APC or Amaechi.
So why dragging position with PDP? If they
What
have
position?
not
What
accepted,
position?
why are they dragging election with PDP when they know that they don't have a strong candidate in members and well-to-do persons in Rivers State? When
The
they know
party is
truth,
not dragging anything. It is normal
listen,
that
my
when
brother,
a party,
listen.
all
I
the
said we
parties,
live in Rivers State. I'm
Okay.
not a PDP person, neither am I APC person. But when Sowore surfaced, when he surfaced, we are like, oh, a new party, a newborn party that can actually stand on the truth to defend the country. Whenever they come up on Sahara reporters, we are left with them, for one or two things they can always portray as people that are fighting corruption. But to my very great surprise, it becomes a serious taboo to my ear that Sowore of all people could allow his own candidate to partake in this evil perpetration in Rivers State. You don't know what is happening here.
Madam, can you enlighten us what is happening and how
What happened that has been roaming on air? What happened? I even plan to put up a write-up, an open letter to Sowore as a person, as an individual.
Let me remind you that Sowore is not part of what is going on. Sowore has condemned it, and you can read his Facebook wall.
Then, if he has condemned it, he should automatically forget the mandate and chance us and his people to pull out of this evil perpetration here. If he has, action speaks louder than words. Did you hear the man, the deputy governor? Did you hear him speak?
I've listened to him. Did you listen to that of the governor too?
Yes, I listen over and over and over time.
Okay, good. What I'm saying is this, madam. You see, sometimes it is important that you learn to understand the body language of everybody. I understand your concern, but what I'm saying is this: Sowore has made it clear, and you can go and read it on his wall. I read it from his wall too, that he condemns the use of violence altogether, whether by APC or PDP. Do you understand it? So anything that has to do with violence, Sowore has said he does not accept it.
Please, since you can actually get hold of them, listen. Let's call a spade here.
Yeah.
I said I live in Rivers State.
Okay.
I'm seriously angry. My heart is bleeding. For what
the same way our heart is bleeding here too, madam.
Yes. Listen.
And the same way Sowore himself has condemned it.
PDP, the little I know, has never caused any violence or harm. So long as this election.
But we have been reading in many places too that PDP members are the ones fomenting trouble. We have also read in some places that APC are the ones. Madam,
propaganda. I am telling you, I'm not a party person.
Sorry, madam.
I'm not a party person.
Madam, sorry. In 2015, Sowore's AAC was not on the ballot. Were there violence? Did people die in Rivers State? Hello, ma, are you there? Hello? Wow, she hung up. Please, if you can call back, please do. I'm not member of any party, but I know the position of each of them. Hello.
Hello, Mr.
Please, can you mute the volume of your live stream? Thank you.
Okay. That's okay, sir. I think I'm calling from London. Is my name.
You think you are calling from?
Yes, I'm calling from London.
Okay, you're calling from London. Okay, you're welcome on the show, sir.
Thank you, sir. I think most of Nigerian people, they forget so soon. Do they remember what happened to Amaechi in 2014? The then government, do they remember what they did to him when he went through? Are you with me, sir?
Yes, go ahead, sir.
If Amaechi can do anything whatsoever to collect that pay from Wike, I'm happy. I'm happy.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Why?
I just said to you, do they remember? You just mentioned 2015 now. Most of the people that I don't live in Nigeria, but most of the people that lived in Nigeria, they could see, if they cannot remember, they should remind them what happened, what Amaechi went through. That's my question. When CBT were in power in 2014 or 2015 rather, you people know what Amaechi went through in River State. He was almost lost his life.
Okay, good. So what I'm asking tonight is, if AAC, sorry, I don't even know whether to call it AAC or APC now. If AAC wins this election in River State, should Showere's party go ahead and accept it as their own victory?
100%. I'm in support of that.
So it will be AAC's victory.
Yes.
Not Amaechi's victory.
No. When Tinubu raise somebody's hand, that can you vote for so person? If Amaechi raise his hand, they should vote for him. That's no problem. It doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying, Sheldon?
Okay, so the last question now is, between the AAC governorship candidate and the deputy who crossed to go and meet Wike, which one do you trust more?
I didn't trust the one of the deputy governor. Everybody will know that it has been priced, has been bought already. People should know about this. We know Nigeria.
And as a follow-up to that, don't you think if AAC wins this election, the governorship candidate or the governor-elect may cross to APC?
He will not do that. That was agreement between Amaechi and the guy. He won't do that.
Are you privy to the agreement, sir?
Not at all.
Why do you think that is the agreement, that he will not cross?
He will not do that. He will not do that.
But you said there's an agreement.
I said, before Amaechi could raise up his hand that they should vote for APC, he won't cross. He won't cross over.
He won't cross to APC.
He won't cross to APC.
All right. Let's keep watching it. Thank you for calling on to the show.
Yeah, well.
Good evening. You are welcome on the show.
Good evening. I was talking with you then. My line went off.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I quickly want to answer the man that was asking people forgotten so soon what happened 2015. And even before my line went off, you asked what happened between 2015.
Whether there was violence at that time.
Whether there was violence at that time.
And whether AAC was there.
There was a pre-review or interview conducted by channels to Wike. There was a question that came up. They said, God is my witness, I'm not a party person. I don't belong to PDP, I don't belong to APC. In fact, I'm a Biafran. Let me open up.
Okay.
So, but what I am condemning here is evil.
I agree with you.
Okay, now
I asked the question as a follow-up to what you said.
I'm going to answer right now. I'm going to answer the question.
Was there violence?
They interviewed him. They interviewed him and was like, that was, a word that came that during 2015, what Amaechi was doing now was as a result of what happened 2015 and all that. The man asked them, can anybody among you testify that I have used during my ministerialship to date, I have in my custody army down to River State? Can any one of you attest to that? He asked that question. He asked that question.
No,
can
when you
any
say
one
no,
of you
madam,
attest?
you are not answering my question.
The
Because my question is let me bring it back.
You
My
said
question is
whether
a
people
follow
were
up.
killed.
My question is a follow up to what you alleged Shore, all right, that is supporting the violence being perpetrated by Amaechi. And I'm now asking whether AAC was on the ballot in 2015 and whether
They
Shore
were
supported.
not, but what
But was
happened
there violence
this
then?
season?
I'm not asking who perpetrated the violence. I'm only asking whether there was violence then.
There was, but like
And
other
was
states.
Shore there?
Listen now, did you hear me?
Okay,
I have
go
answered. I said there was violence, but like other states. You
Okay.
can hear rumors of war, iota of problems during elections.
Mm.
Okay?
Mm.
So if I tell you nothing like that, I am lying to you. There was, but the way it should have been, the way it used to be, if they could kill somebody, maybe one or two persons, not even to the electoral body, not even to the INEC officials, you hear that they kill a man that have labored and toiled and become a professor in a university that have come to serve the public. He was shot to death. Here in River State, where has that been happening? So not even one officer like that.
All right,
Whenever
madam.
you heard of that, with due respect, whenever you hear of rumors of problem and issues, who come from south and south, and not from our militaries and police. Okay? And somebody said, I have come to deliver. Let me take it by force. Let me take it back. I have come to deliver my people. And you're there seeing your own candidate. And you are coming to ask if they win the election. Would they say, who put the election? Who win them? Who voted for them? Who know them? Did they campaign?
What am I, madam?
Was there any campaign of AAC River State?
Madam, chill.
They are my beloved or my party.
Madam, can you do something for me? Calm
yes,
down
sir.
first.
Go ahead.
I started this show by saying that AAC has not reached the extent that it would be the major political weight to contend with Wike in River State. That was how I started this show.
Yes,
and
my dear, I'm not against you, but my own is that
no.
What I expected them to do. Listen, if they have actually come up to say we are taking out corruption and we are taking this country, take it back. That is the swagger. Okay.
Yes. Slogan.
Okay. What I expected Showore, even though there was an open interview and they said we are not in alliance with anybody, they should have stopped their own candidate with immediate effect.
They should have done what?
Stop their own candidate.
So that it will be walkover for Wike. I get you, madam.
Yes, because
so that it will be walkover for Wike. I get you. Now I know where you are going.
Yes, that is the truth that is hard to be told.
All right, no problem. Thank you so much. It's dicey. All right. Good evening. You're welcome on the show, and I think I'll take one or two more calls after this, even if not after this, and then I'll end the show. Good evening.
Good evening. How are you?
I'm very good. How are you too, sir?
Not too bad. Not too bad.
Good. So you are live on the show already. We are talking River State AAC candidates being the major opposition to Wike. So you heard the question, sir. If AAC's candidates win the election,
yes, I heard that. Before I contribute quickly, in contrary to the last caller that mentioned as per accepting the victory, AAC, I think Moyele actually made mention of that during one of his videos. Because we want this governance so bad, it doesn't mean that we should accept any wuru-wuru to any election and accept it as victory. Because AAC is trying to build a standard that has to do with integrity. Because if we do that, even though we want this, governance so much, doesn't mean that we should accept it, and then we should now compromise our integrity as an AAC member. So I don't think it's a good idea to accept such kind of victory, because to me, I don't think everything about that election is a clean and true and fair election, which is not what which is the standard the AAC portrays in terms of good governance. There must be a free and fair election, and people must not be victimized. People must not be intimidated. There must be no exchange of money or anything like that. That should happen. So that's my number one in that area. Number two, the party as a whole cannot stop any member from having alliance, because according to the party constitution, it gives candidates free kind of opportunity for them, to be endorsed by any party. And as we know, it's not only AAC that endorsed the governor. I think there are other parties, close to 20 parties, that actually endorsed him. So we cannot control who endorses who in terms of AAC candidates. But the most important part of it is that AAC as a party in the national level have already made a statement and have distanced themselves that they don't have any collaboration or collaboration or any meeting with the candidate, the governorship and the APC parties, as a whole. So I think there's going to be a lot of restructuring that will probably might have to be done regarding the AAC party, because as we know, the AAC party is still very new. It's still going to be a learning and process, but I believe that, all some of these issues of incidents that are coming up right now would allow the members, the leadership, to actually go back to the drawing board and, put up a guideline that will guide some of those, issues that we are experiencing right now. To me, Moyele has already said that any wuru to the answer, he's not going to accept it, and I think that is the standard which the AAC party belongs to. And yes, it's a victory, to AAC, but is it a clean, true, and fair free victory? No. And one thing we have to be very careful. Anybody that wants to eat with the devil, you have to use a long spoon. APC, like Rotimi, is not the kind of person that you can actually associate with, because from what we know, all they do is to deceive people. They have a way to control people, and then when the governorship, becomes the governor right now, he won't be able to achieve all the things that AAC stands for without being compromised. So my take is that AAC should not accept the victory at all, because it's not a true and fair election, and with all the killings and all that happens.
Now, I'm going to ask you as a follow-up, sir. So, do you think that it is possible to have a free and fair election that will throw up a genuine candidate in this country, as we speak right now?
In Nigeria right now, it's going to be very difficult, because there's been a lot of pollution in an environment. Even not the electorate too have been polluted. A lot of people believe that for you to get something, you have to put something down. It's going to be a cultural change that that's what AAC is trying to do from the grassroots. And with a lot of people like you too that have been educating our people. I think the most important thing is to educate our electorate, to let them know that governance and the election should not be by give and take before you can actually achieve something. Because some of the people, we have to realize is that if anybody gives you something, definitely when they get there, they're not going to do what they want, what you want them to do. They're going to satisfy their own, agenda first before they actually think about you. So we can't continue in this cycle, because that is what has been happening. We have to change the norm. So having a fair election, is it possible? Yes, it's possible in Nigeria. But is it going to be difficult a little bit? Yes, but with a lot of education, awareness, like you people like you and AAC and other non-governmental practitioners that are into good governance in Nigeria, I believe it can be achieved, but it's going to take a long process. Gradually educating our electorate, I believe it can be achieved. Yes.
Thank you very much for your contribution, and that will be my last call. Last call I will take on the show tonight.
Thank you.
So what up, people? Let me turn off quickly before another call comes in. Turn it off. Alright, it's off now. Only one line will be on now, which is not the one I'm using on the show. Alright, so people, let's take a just 5 more minutes to round off the show, to close the show tonight. Shegun, this man is right. Shure should for the next election. Um, Solutions say let us speak. That last caller wasn't a woman, and we allowed him to speak. We allowed everybody to speak as far as their calls don't drop. Solutions say free. Okay. Chinyere Okpara AAC. So hmm. Solutions say Shure does not encourage violence. Twitter boy, electorate in Nigeria need proper voters education. Solutions say it is the desperate people that caused violence. Peaceman says Amaechi is not only fighting Wike, he's indirectly destroying AAC and Shure's integrity. But Shure already distanced himself, you can trust. Yeah, you're welcome, Kens. Solutions Amaechi as his games. Everybody knows that. One man soldier Aluta. There are so many AAC on this platform. That's the way it is. So the moment I come online like this, they will just come Gagon, Kilo Shelle. Now make us the problem for this country. Anyway, so what's the LCM tonight is that number one, we should get it clearly that Shure already made his point. In fact, without even listening to Shure, some of you already know what he can say or what he can do about this kind of thing. And this is not to say I want to be a spokesperson for Shure, far from it. I'm not interested. But this is something that is clear about. We are looking for something different from APC and PDP. And the moment AAC came to present itself as the alternative that people are looking for, a lot of people became interested, myself inclusive. And then the moment crisis begins to come up for controversial matters, it became important for us to start looking at how we can begin to check the party that claim to be the alternative, which is why we are looking at all of these things as we follow them. We are following up one by one. So the moment Amaechi adopted the AAC candidate, a lot of us already came out to well, Shure and his party already came out to say they are not in any alliance with them. Alright, so a lot of us are also monitoring to say, would this be, would this not be? And Shure also condemned afterwards the deadly violence that characterized the first election conducted in River State, that wherein the INEC decided not to announce the results and said it was suspended for reasons that it was marred by violence. Well, those are the things we need to just clear. Now the question we have tonight is, if AAC wins this election after the oath exercise has concluded, should Shure's party go ahead to accept it as their party's victory, or should they continue to maintain their distance to say no, the violence that characterized the election and the vote buying likewise are not characteristics of our party or qualities of our party, and as such we cannot say this is our victory? That is the question we asked tonight. And a few persons called before I turned off the line now, and they made their opinions known. That is the LCM of what we did tonight. So people, if you are watching not live, if you are going to be joining this show much after, or you are going to be watching the play on a playback mode, you should understand, you should be able to hear what people contributed on the show so far. Thank you so much. My name is Shegun Wolo. And then is there something else I should say? Okay, fine. I want to apologize to a lot of people who sent me messages on WhatsApp and asking for how much would I advertise on the show, sending me already their works or their services they want me to advertise. I will get back to you in due course. Please, I'm sorry. The weekend was a very busy one for me. You will notice that in the past 2 days or so I've not been live on the show. I've not come on live show. It's because the weekend has been so busy for me. I'm sorry I can't take any more calls now because we have to go. It's becoming too long already. And then yes, you can continue to that's the number. Please do WhatsApp. Once we are out of the show, please do WhatsApp messages. I appreciate that more, because even if I sleep and wake up, the message is there. I can always respond much later. So those of you that want to advertise on this show, use this number. Just do WhatsApp to me, and then let's talk about it. But please, I will not advertise just anything. I will screen it. If you want to sell a car, I'll send the team down, and you're going to pay for me to be for the team that I will send down, experts that will check it, they will recommend, they will value it, they will look at the faults, and they will tell us everything. So when we're advertising whatever service you are bringing to us, we will tell people the pros and the cons and the recommended rate or the recommended value for the service or the product. So please understand that. Thank you so much, everybody. I want to say, because I don't want to advertise something that I cannot say this is what I know about it on this program, because all these things are about integrity. At the end of the day, we don't have to market everything, but whatever we marketed, we want people to be able to hold us by our words. So please do WhatsApp to me on this number if you're not calling on the live show. So do WhatsApp, and I think that's it. Thank you so much, people. I'll come your way again tomorrow, hopefully, God sparing us. Until then, please do not stop talking about the things that matter. My name is Shegun Olo, and I say until tomorrow, bye for now.
On the day after my election, before inauguration, 4 banks offered me loans, 100 million naira each. Yes, I looked at my salary. My salary as a member of the House came to about 700 and something. How was I going to pay that over 4 years? They didn't ask me. One of the banks had given me a credit card with a credit line of $20,000. No account with them. One of the banks had printed checkbooks for me. Yes, just like that. Just like that. So easily, for a 4-year tenure of a salary of 8.4 million a year, times 4 is about 32 million. I already had credit for